Which of y'all characters have a cell phone?
Oh,
Mine.
I don't.
I probably would. Me.
I definitely don't.
Han, do you have a flip phone?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
By necessity.
I
All
probably
right.
have like 2 cups tied to a string.
How do you Uber with
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
cup
say.
phone?
Uber.
I thought you said you Ubered with
He's
your
a
bus.
bus driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's driving the bus. What does
He
he
drives
need
a
Uber
circuit.
You guys get on when I drive up.
I drive off when you get up. What?
Ween.
Hmm?
Someone who got on your bus a couple days ago handed you a letter.
You.
Everyone else got a text message except Han, who got a voicemail.
You can still text on a flip phone, Derek.
Just gotta use the T9 or whatever.
I
like,
know.
Her
I
iPhone
hit
10 would not
7.
send to your Nokia flip phone. She even says in the voicemail she tried multiple times to send a text message. It didn't work. Yeah, you got a bunch of like format not compatible text messages.
I think y'all are underestimating how much flip phones can still do. Like,
I mean,
I'm just saying
send and
yours
receive
cannot.
text.
You all more or less get a message summoning you to a nightclub called The Virus at 10 p.m.
Ooh.
on October 2nd.
Alright. I mean, I'm
Who's
all
getting on
about
my
it.
bus?
I'll hop on.
I mean, how is everybody getting there would be a good question.
Can I employ Ween?
Yeah, I mean, if you take public transportation, you definitely have heard of this fucking hairy old man that drives a free bus.
Everyone knows me.
Yeah, like, that is definitely, it's a small town, you know Ween.
Yeah, I'll try to set that up. Like, that's what I would do. Next time I see him, I'd be like, bring me, please. Can't go. Can't walk.
Well, and plus, like, he could be like, oh man, I got the same thing.
I will let everyone know it blares out Dad Rock.
Alright, I'm taking the bus then.
Oh shit.
Is my bar
Fucking
pretty close to the nightclub? Because I could just walk.
No, it's 6 miles away.
Okay. I'll take the bus. I'll hop on.
Steph, are you rolling up in your fucking Bugatti to the nightclub?
I don't have a Bugatti.
What do you have?
No, I don't have a fancy car, but I have a.
You told me last time you had a fancy car.
I have a nice car.
Alright, we'll go with like, you have an Audi? You have, like, middling fancy car?
Yeah, I think middling fancy.
Is it an SUV or a sedan?
Oh yeah, make it an SUV. Please.
Yeah, let's make it an SUV.
Okay. My next question, are you packing?
All of us?
No, Steph is the only one I think that actually carries a gun. Unless you guys also carry guns, I don't know.
I do not.
I don't think
Nope.
it's probably in my glove compartment in the car.
Okay, so you don't actually keep it on you for this encounter.
Only guns.
I mean, are you
need
nervous
lefty
about
and
going into a
righty.
random summons? Like,
I mean,
I have an illegal gun in
Is
my
this a
car,
normal
but it doesn't
plan?
have bullets.
That's hilarious. Is it just like a threatening device for rowdy people? Like,
I just forgot about it
He's
and
got
I
a
never take it out.
shotgun.
Yeah,
Shooting at
sawed off
people
with-
when he's mad at them.
yeah.
Settle down back there.
They don't even make the rounds for it anymore.
Hmm.
Good.
So you go. Well, how are you dressed, Steph? You dressed for nightclub, or you like dressed casual?
probably kind of casual. Like, not like Cookie Monster fuzzy PJ pants and Tweety Bird attitude t-shirt, but you know, like
The Walmart uniform.
I was gonna say the 2 a.m. Walmart look. You all have chartered this bus ride at a very odd time to the same place. Do you guys talk on the bus?
Why wouldn't I?
I hear him start talking about, we got this text here, or I got this letter.
Yeah, Wayne, what do you talk about?
Okay, so first I wanted to ask, who do I know? I know everyone,
You
right?
definitely know
I
me.
feel like
I'm
you
on the
know
bus all the
anyone who
time.
takes public transportation. So probably the people on the bus now. You might not know Steph. I don't know how often you take the bus.
I probably took it once, like 2 years ago, when.
Oh, I remember you. Oh, it's nice of you to come back to my bus. That's how I.
Well, Steph, I think drove, so
Yeah.
she's not on your bus.
Oh, I thought she was on the bus.
No,
not
she's
on the
the
bus.
only one not on the bus.
Oh, that's okay. I'll give her a greeting when I see her.
Okay.
So-
Hi.
But I know Larkin, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
you definitely
I'm
know
So we
there
just
all
make
the
like small
time.
talk. Like, how you been? How's your life going? It's
My
been a
bar's
minute.
doing great.
Oh, what was your bar called?
The Hoof and Fang.
I love the Hoof and Fang, you know. It
I
is
know.
such a good establishment.
You're regular, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you know we're gonna have a party on Friday again. You gonna be there?
It's right, Karaoke Friday. How could I forget?
Heck yeah.
And do you guys just not even discuss the fact that you're going to the same place?
Mm-mm. It's a bus. I don't ask where people get off. I just tell them when
You're
I'm
getting
stopping.
off there too.
And that's when I'll say, "Oh, you guys are getting off too."
But the bus park leaves. Everyone else is just like, what the fuck? Are we here?
Yeah. If it's not brought up, I don't bring it up either.
All right. If no
It's a
one
really
even
nice
discusses
bus.
it, then that's cool.
I'm probably keeping to myself.
Like you sitting kind of in the back. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are these fools?
Got that, like, don't fuck with me stance.
Do I know you?
Back, foot up on the seat.
Yeah, have you ridden the
arms
bus before?
crossed. Probably. I usually get my bitch friend to drive me around, though.
I'm gonna be
that's
that
fair.
customer that tries to be friendly to the grumpy person.
Oh, God, here it comes.
Yep. Do it.
How are
Bring
you
it up.
tonight, young woman?
I stare at him in the rearview mirror.
Now, you know you get more honey with smiles. Some crap like that.
That's how the saying goes.
That's the saying.
Yes.
Get more
Oh,
honey with
please.
smiles.
Well, if you need anything, I'll be driving the bus.
Don't even ask. I'm driving.
Thanks, Mr. Harriman.
So y'all get there. Wayne, where are you parking a bus?
Oh. What does the building look like? And the parking lot?
It mostly seems like street parking. There's like empty spots, but not for like a bus.
Do I have to parallel park?
Just parallel park a whole ass bus.
Like as you open the door and let off the other few, like there's a valet guy that's just looking at you like, what the fuck is this?
I just throw him the keys. Now take care of my baby.
All right. He gets in the bus.
I'll go slip him a 20 for his trouble.
Now, if you drive that too far, it explodes, young man. So don't try nothing funny.
Don't
You
get
have
it
to
over
keep it at
50
55 miles an hour.
You go 50, it sets off the clock for the explosion.
Steph, did you go in already, or do you think you're running up at the same time?
I'm
There? Are you all on time? I mean, I feel
Probably.
like you're not a man.
No,
Despite being a bus driver, you are a little late.
we're always late.
I was probably there when the bus arrived already.
We are either really, really early or really, really late because I either drive too fast or I have a lot of problems where I need to
Alright.
stop.
Even or odds, mean.
Odds.
All right, you got there really early.
Okay.
So you're there at like
It's like-
9:15.
Yeah.
And we're
So y'all
supposed to
have-
be there at 10.
Y'all have a little bit of time then to hang out and do some shit.
I think me and
So I
me and
come up
Larkin
to
will
them,
have
I'm
some
like,
drinks then.
y'all are coming here too? Did you get this weird text?
What's a text? No, I know what a text is.
We go to just kind of.
I get no text, but I got this letter.
I've never met a stranger, so I'm just all up in everybody. I'm like, hey y'all, did y'all
Ween,
get this text too?
you actually get something a little bit special.
Ooh,
Yours is signed.
Kirby's. Aw, who's it
Sasha
signed by?
Hildebrand.
Wait, what?
Sasha Hildebrand.
Who's it signed by?
You
Ween,
ain't
you
here,
disclose
so
it?
you don't know.
I thought you had said it. I just didn't hear it. Sorry.
You'll meet them soon enough. Ween is the only one that has a formal letter, and it is a very formal letter. It is like a 3-paragraph invitation to this bar.
Is there a ink stamp like the?
There is actually.
Ooh, what does it look like?
It'll be a seal with a black drake.
Ooh.
That's ominous.
Be like, ooh, what you got there?
Well, I already opened the seal,
And
but
just
I do
totally
tell you about the
peeking
letter.
Right over your shoulder and looking right at it with absolutely.
Oh, you
no-
don't need a peek. Here, take a look.
I will totally take a look
Did you
at
guys
it.
go into the bar?
No, I think we're still outside.
Yeah, it's
I
outside.
would be
I'm like, oh, this is like my text. Did y'all get one of these too? And I like wave the paper.
The text
around.
was like 2 sentences. It was not like the text.
Well, it might start the same. And then I start reading it. So does it say more than our text did?
I'm
It's
assuming.
just very flowerful, but it more or less is the same as your text.
Is it really nice or is it really forceful?
No, it's very polite. It's not mean.
Okay.
Or, like,
I'm just meeting
formal?
some friendly people here.
Yeah, I'll show the text too. It since
Okay.
Does the
Looks like
text have
they're
like the same
special.
number or is it
Yeah.
like a block number?
And Ham got the voicemail.
Kim got the voicemail.
Please, can I get a text? Because like that's integral to my business.
Nobody's
Nobody's calling their weed man and leaving a voicemail.
I don't pager.
I am just gonna say this person could not get you a text.
Okay.
Other people can, but this person couldn't.
Yes.
I wish you
Alright.
had a beeper.
No,
I
I'm
just
not quite
do.
that old school. I'm just grumpy that they were able to get my number at all, but it seemed like something I should probably show up to.
Who has lived in this town for a long time?
How long?
no.
A couple
Well,
of years.
like a
Can I
year.
just roll like a
I've been here
die?
for
Oh
6
yeah, a couple years. Yeah.
When do y'all roll a history?
Just
How
one of
How do
us.
we roll?
do I roll this?
So you have a history score that
Okay.
I don't know, obviously, because I don't have your character sheets. But you roll your 4d6s.
Hmm.
Wow, that would have been a good roll.
don't
5
have
and 6s
history.
are a plus, 1s are a -1. 2 is actually enough to know that the Hildebrand estate is a very large mansion, essentially, in the Appalachian Woods. It has a huge gated off area. Most people think it's haunted.
Is that where we are right now?
No, you're at
Oh.
a nightclub in town.
What was this
Oh, so
nightclub
this
called?
is it's from the
The Virus.
Hildebrand. Oh, it's from the Hildebrand estate. Is where the letter came from.
Correct.
From Sasha
Oh,
Hildebrand.
this came from that creepy haunted mansion place.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't like that.
Up there once or twice.
None of you would
I've
have ever
driven by
seen this
it.
place, I don't think.
No, I wouldn't.
Maybe I've met
Even though I
someone
live
out
out
near
in
it
the woods.
then.
Yeah, I was like a lot of us live in the woods.
Yeah, you have never been able to see this place.
They don't
Have we
exist.
seen the gate, like, but not been able to?
You've
get further
seen the
across?
outer gates. You've never seen
Okay.
the entrance.
Yeah, I've met somebody in front of the gate then.
Does anyone know about who the Hildebrands are? I don't.
I mean, y'all can roll another history check. This one will be quite hard. So if you are not skilled in history, I'm just gonna say don't bother.
Oh, I got another +2.
That is not enough.
Okay.
Could I Google it?
I mean,
That's true.
Now that being said,
Hacker man.
when you Google this, you get an aerial photo of the property and nothing else.
Huh.
But we get to see a little more, right? Because
Yeah, you can see a little more.
Does Google have like Google Maps into the property?
It does not.
Probably not.
Oh well. Worth checking.
It is a satellite picture. It's a fucking huge house with just a huge gated off orchard.
Well, I don't know about
Various
you
other
guys, but I want to
caretaker
go
buildings.
inside and sit down. Who wants to join me for a drink? I'm buying.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right.
Oh, hell yeah. I was gonna go
Alright.
in anyway, but I'll let you buy me a drink.
So y'all go in, and you more or less see this aesthetic that's in front of you. It's kind of like a hipper place. It's a newer place in town, probably open within the last 2 years, and it is fucking packed even for a Tuesday night.
Damn, all right.
Okay.
Think everybody else got this text too?
They look to be
Maybe.
quite entranced in dancing.
Woo! I totally just dive right in and start like rocking out.
I was about to tell that young girl to go ask, but she looks like she's having fun.
Mallory, a man approaches you with a platter of drinks and offers you one of them. He says it's on the house.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna say, since you're a party animal, you're gonna take it. Or you can spend a fate point to not take it.
Wouldn't I have high constitution against alcohol? Anyway?
Sure.
Alright, can I like smell it and like see if it smells normal? Because
No,
I deal with a lot of alcohol.
You either have to take it or not. You gain a fate point if you take it.
Alright.
Alright, so you take it and down it, and it is absolutely delicious.
Woo, this is awesome.
It hits you hard, too. Like, you're not even sure. You want to ask kind of like what you just drank, but the dude is already gone.
Damn.
And you
Damn,
start
they got
dancing.
some strong shit here.
He only offered it to her?
Only her.
I was already in the
Guess
mix.
she got her titties out.
I do got my titty. Well, I got some very low.
You definitely see
outfit on.
people with some titty out. This is not a wonderfully Christian establishment.
Oh.
Look for a table
Yeah.
or something.
I'll maybe pop a squat somewhere.
All right. Dude will come up to your table and just kind of ask, hey, what do you guys want? And they're yelling, obviously, because the music is loud as fuck.
We'll have 4, but what's a non-alcoholic drink?
I
beer.
want a soda water.
Sorry, he's like soda water. You old man?
Get
Looking
an
at you, Wayne.
O'Doul.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
no
that's
duel.
you.
There you go. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of.
What's an O'Doul?
Non-alcoholic beer.
Non-alcoholic beer. I get
Oh,
a round of that for everyone.
he's just like, okay. I'll check and see if we have them. I don't think we do though.
Then
And
I
he kind of jots it down. Then he looks at what's your name again?
It's me, Hamish.
Hamish. He looks at Hamish and he's like, "You look a little young, bud. You got your ID?"
Yeah. I
How old
fumble
is
for
Hamish?
it. 23,
Do
24.
I thought you listed Hamish as 18.
Oh shit, did I?
Yes, you did.
Well,
Oh, good.
I want to dance over and be like, with me.
You can't actually.
I can't.
You are enthralled in dancing.
Oh shit.
uh,
Can I roll to try and resist?
Roll
Anything?
conviction.
Okay. Oh, I have that. How do we use? That's a +3.
Yes, I think you have it at a +3. What the fuck are you?
Okay, so that makes it a +4. If only 5s and 6s and 1s.
You'll be able to begin. You're able to begin to get your mind back that you have been dancing fucking hard for like 20 solid minutes.
Okay. Do I notice them over there and start to try and move their way?
You're still kind of in it. You might be able to make another discipline or conviction check in a minute.
Okay. I also have discipline at a +3.
I give him a fake. The fumble, find it.
Do you have a fake ID?
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah. And then
I
you gotta
feel
call
like
it,
you
yeah.
definitely would, because your past definitely merits you having
Yeah.
some very fake ID.
I don't know what it would be. Let's look up fake ID name.
Deceit.
Austin.
It can be your literal name. It can just be like saying you're
It's Emmy
21.
Zimmerman. Evan Zimmerman.
Evans, yeah, Evans.
Zimmy Evans.
There you go.
Zimmy
That's
Evans.
it. That's
So,
it.
yeah.
Jimmy Evans.
And I show it to him.
Okay, roll a deception.
So I got +2.
You're gonna
Or
put that is
+3.
actually what you needed. You need +2.
Oh, that's a +3.
He falls
'cause
for it.
fives-
He's like, that's
fives
fine.
Count 4. Fives count also.
He's like,
don't
my
they?
apologies, sir, Mr. Zimmy.
Yeah, it's alright. I shaved today. I
Did
don't
you
know.
want something to drink?
Yeah. Could I get an old fashioned? I think. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yep, that is
Absolutely.
in fact a real drink.
Ooh, good. Yeah, that one. I like that one.
So he wanders off. Now you can do another discipline check.
Okie dokie. I got just a +3.
You're still lost in the sauce.
Okay. Damn.
Sometimes the sauce gets lost in you. Sometimes you
Yes.
get lost in the sauce.
Okay, Steph, it has probably been enough time that I would have. Are you on time?
I probably showed up a little early just to make sure like it's not too weird.
I mean, it's a nightclub. It has a pretty seedy reputation for being like a young people hookup spot.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I might be a little suspicious since it's like I probably tried to respond to the text and didn't get a
Yeah,
response.
you would have gotten no response at all.
But I'm like too curious to like not show up for it.
Am I
Um,
dancing with any cute cryptids?
No, you're just dancing. You feel like you're getting very exhausted.
Damn.
But I probably showed up a little early to check it out and like make sure that things are mostly okay. I mean, like not out of the ordinary. Like it's not like some weird trap or anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you go in. What do you do for 10 minutes? Because the person you're meeting is intending on showing up right on time.
I probably like just sit at the bar and maybe.
What do you order?
I probably just order like some beer, but don't actually touch it.
Interesting choice. All right, they serve it up to you. Eventually, the bartender will come back and say, unfortunately, they have no unalcoholic beers. They do bring the other two people their drinks, and he asks if you want anything else, Wayne.
I'm good, thank you so much.
All right, no problem. And eventually, Stephanie, I think you're going to be the first one that she would run into. A lady with kind of shortish brown hair in a business suit will come up to you and say, Arenia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would come up and just say kind of, Arenia. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. You came. Come with me if you don't mind. She's also escorted by two other men in suits.
Do they look scary?
The big boys.
They don't look scary per se, but they look capable.
Hmm.
Can I ask who you are?
Yes, she says, I'm Sasha Hildebrand. I'm the one who assembled you and a couple of other oddities.
Couple other weirdos.
Can we overhear that?
No, not even close.
Fine.
Ah, damn. I was hoping to start a bar fight.
Oh, I just wanted to say hi.
There's others that you're bringing here tonight. Not just bringing me here for something.
No, it's
Very nice.
several other folks as well. I'm kind of surprised you didn't take the bus, if I'm honest.
Why would I take the bus?
Fair.
It's a really good bus, you bitch.
Damn, Wayne's gonna start the bar fight.
She's like, if you would please go with my colleagues here, we're gonna go to a private chamber.
Okay.
All right. They escort you to an offside room. It's very nice. It's like a very nice circular booth. It's very quiet. Yeah, it is it's for all intents and purposes very much the VIP room. And the guy another bartender will ask you what you would like, and it is on the house.
I'm good, thanks.
Am I still dancing?
Actually, you are the next person that she will come up to, and she will kind of look you in the eye, reach into her pocket, and touch something against you.
Oh, thank God.
You take 1 point of damage
I mean,
as she pokes you with a steel needle.
Ow! Ow! What was that for?
You took the drink, didn't you?
Well, I mean, it
You
was
really shouldn't
free.
take everything that is offered to you. You know, it's kind of a. I mean, do you see this place?
I guess you're right. I just rubbed the spot. Where
All
are
right.
hit points?
They're your bubbles. You will cross out your 1 bubble.
Okay.
And she will escort
Was that an
you.
iron? Was that made of iron?
It's made of steel.
I mean,
Iron
would that
and
actually
steel.
hurt me against my
Steel
whatever.
is 97% iron.
Oh, okay. So yes, it
So
actually.
you take 97% of 1 damage.
Yeah.
Round it up.
You felt a needle poke, but she certainly did not poke you with a needle. Roll an alertness check.
Okay. I have empathy. I don't
That
have.
does not.
you really feel that needle.
God.
I got a +2.
+2. You notice it was a very long needle.
Ow! What was that about? And I point at it.
It's gone.
I point to where
It was only there for an instant. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And she
I've,
drags you
like,
over, shows you the
pouted
door.
her.
Please, we go into that room. I will be with you shortly.
Hey, what are you? No,
And she leaves you. All right, the same VIP bartender will ask you if you would like anything and that it is covered.
Not anymore.
That's fair. But I'm going to tag your party animal aspect to make you order a drink.
Oh.
You say maybe
have
only the one was bad.
Do you have anything that's not fucked up?
We don't have anything that's fucked up. He looks very confused.
I just had some weird shit. I want something in a bottle that's sealed, please.
Yeah, I mean, I can bring you whatever you want. Whiskey, beer, vodka.
I'll take a sealed bottle of cider that I'll open myself, thanks.
Okay. You want a 40 or just a 16 ounce?
Just a 16.
Just straight up.
I'm not gonna drink a 40.
Drink a 40
I've
of
had-
cider.
I've had enough so far. God.
All right, he brings you back like a longbow.
That works. I like
He
longbow.
brings you that with a bottle opener.
Are we
Thanks.
having like off-brand everything? Like not
I
not
actually think
strongbow, but
longbow is-
longbow.
No,
Strongbow is
Strongbow.
real.
That's the one.
Longbow is not real.
No, they would definitely have Strongbow. They would have the brand.
Okay, it is real world though. Okay. I thought we were gonna make up like some Beepus and Conked. I'd be into
Keeps
that.
us-
That's not out of the question. Do you say anything to Sue? The little Asian doctor is sitting at the table.
Would I recognize her? Have I seen her around town? I don't think
Sue,
town's
have
quite
you
that
gone to
small.
the Clown and Hoof or whatever?
I don't know that I frequent the Clown and Hoof.
Hoof and Fang.
That's the one.
Is that like a furry bar? I gotta ask.
I mean,
It
it's run
is-
by a satyr and a werewolf, so
Oh yes.
kind of the joke. But it's a big party bar with a rustic appeal.
I might have been there, maybe.
With some
Yeah, it's
arcades
definitely
in it.
got. I would say it's got some Sealy Fae appeal to it. It's not strictly a furry bar.
Okay.
So you've never been there, Stephanie? Do you say anything to Mallory's character? Do you guys just sit there in silence, looking at each other?
No, I'll probably be like, are you who I'm meeting, or are you one of the other weirdos?
Weirdos. And I flip back my white and brown hair. Like,
I'll take
I
that
don't
as
know.
a weirdo.
All right. And then the same lady in a suit will approach your table and will say, are you all ready to meet?
Oh, hi there.
Sure, why not?
Who are you?
I am
stand
Sasha
up and start
Hildebrand.
to walk.
Oh, you
over.
wrote this really nice letter.
I did. Glad
Can I
someone
use-
appreciates it.
Look out, she stabs
I don't
people.
get to write many letters anymore.
I
Mallory,
do
you're
like
nerd.
a nice letter.
Oh, oh, you guys are outside.
Yeah. Can I use a empathy roll to like see if she's actually trustworthy or feel if I'm trust her
Definitely.
enough to follow her? So I just get +4 since I have a 4 empathy.
Yeah.
Got it. So I got
Which is
4.
pretty damn good. You think she's pretty trustworthy?
Okay, pretty lady, just lead the way.
All right.
Is she pretty lady?
She is very pretty.
I was
It
gonna
doesn't really
say,
matter.
You're an old man. You'd probably
Yeah.
see
God.
anybody.
Well, she's
Even
making
the
me look
Miss
twice then.
Higglebottom or whatever.
Yeah, she looks probably in her upper 20s, but definitely carries herself like a established businesswoman. So anyway, she gathers you all into the VIP room and sits down and is like, "Well, glad you all can make it."
Thank you
I'm
for the
arms
invite.
crossed and I'm just like glaring, like she poked me.
So she hands you all a contract. It's got a lot of fine print, but primarily what you see is the prize of $250,000.
Ooh,
That's a lot for a bus ride, miss.
Oh, this is not for a bus ride.
Why else would you write me?
I've called you in to ask you all for a bit of a subtle investigation.
A weird choice, but I'll listen.
Most of you have lived in this town for a while, some not so long, yeah?
about
You
6
asking
months.
in
yeah.
game or out?
No, in game.
Okay.
She's like, if my information is correct.
Yep, just a couple
Mostly.
years, like 20 or so.
She kind of laughs at you because she knows you've been here for much longer than that. But do you all respond with positive affirmation?
Yeah.
I nod, though I'm still like glaring at her and rubbing the spot.
There have been a strange surge of missing people from an establishment here in town.
That's not good.
She's going to give you a list of names.
I ain't no hitman.
No, I'm not. Quite on the contrary,
you're
I'm
not.
hoping you can save them.
Oh, good. Then we're on the same page.
I'm listening.
Do I recognize any of these names?
You know what? Probably, but give me one moment. You would know Kendra Gilbert.
All right. What's the deal?
You would know she's
Lady.
kind of a sickly young lady. Often never quite got a prescription for medical marijuana, but definitely got
That's
it
what
from
she's
you.
using it for. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sympathetic to folks who use it medically. I'm a little softy for that kind of shit.
Would I recognize anybody on there since I know a lot of people around town?
You would not actually. She will say these are all people who live in the Flowering Meadows Assisted Living Facility.
Would I know anyone on that?
We might.
Would I? As
Could
maybe
give them
patient?
rides. You know,
Aren't you an
old people appreciate-
optometrist?
Me?
Yeah, you'd probably see the
Yeah.
whole.
You said you're a seeing eye doctor.
Yeah, no, I'm not an eye doctor.
Are you just a general physician?
Yeah.
Then no. They have
Okay.
their own.
Okay.
What about their transportation? How do they get to Sunny's on
They
Tuesday morning?
they don't leave,
Oh,
typically. They also have their own transportation.
okay.
Most of this is very in-network. Steph, you can also use that ability that you have if you want.
No, not right now.
But yeah, she'll say they have been missing over the past month. They have kind of trickled out of the facility.
Took you this long to start questioning where they are?
Yeah, I mean that's like 6 people missing. That's pretty.
I mean,
big
she'll
deal.
say sometimes people will run away from our assisted living facility, which there's not
Would
much
they-
you can do about that. But
Wander
They
off.
want to do that.
Also,
actually, roll a
if-
history if you guys are from town.
That's actually a really common problem. I get alerts all
It
the time.
is a really common problem.
That
Cues are negative.
is this lore?
No,
li-
this is
history.
history.
Just ones are
History.
negative.
What
I
are two?
got,
Okay, so 2s and 4s.
Twos,
I don't
threes, and
think I have
fours are
it.
zero.
+2.
No, you guys really wouldn't know much about this facility.
Other than just that exists.
It exists. Yeah, that's about all you know about it. She will say though,
So-
statistically, that is a very common problem for these kind of places.
Yeah, because
That
assisted
being
living,
said-
you get people who don't know what's going on anymore and they try to go home or whatever, even though home may not exist anymore.
That being said, she says it's unusual for this many and for none of our security to have ever picked it up.
That is odd.
So how did they vanish? I mean,
They don't-
how'd they vanish?
She's like, if I knew, I wouldn't hire you guys.
I meant, like, did they just disappear overnight? Did somebody see them evaporate? Oh.
They disappeared. They were in their room at bedtime and gone in morning.
So this seems
They
like
were
an
sleeping.
odd group to assemble to find missing people.
That is correct. That's because I'm acting a little rogue from the people who own this place.
I guess
And I really need it to go under the radar.
why not hire people that do this kind of thing then? Why? You drive a
Private
bus.
eye or something.
Are you guys in college or something here? I mean, like, I'm not.
Hey man, you went to college too.
I did, but
Your
I'm
mom went
just
to college.
saying.
She will kind of.
Kids.
She will pull out a piece of paper and just kind of be like, "None of you are ordinary people.
How do you know that?
I have good contacts."
I'll cross my arms and like just kind of, Can I use an empathy roll just to like,
So what? What do you want to use it for?
I don't know, just to like gauge
look
what I think
pissed? You
about
could do
her.
So
Yeah, if you want to roll an empathy, you can gauge what you think.
I got a +4.
+4, you generally think she is trying to act in what she feels is the best way to handle this situation, and she does not seem malicious.
Why is
I
this
think
important
I need
to her?
you to expand on what you mean by we're not ordinary, because
yeah, and do you suspect that this is not ordinary dealings?
All right.
I
She'll
just
go,
need to know what hat you
Shinpa
want me to be.
Karaman.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You've been a bus driver here for 50 years? Yeah? Previously from Mongolia 80 plus years ago?
Oh, no, you know, we all have our private lives. I didn't bring up nothing to hurt you.
You're like, I can go on, but I feel like you may want your secrets.
I wasn't questioning why you hired us. I mean, I'm a competent bus driver. Why wouldn't you hire me?
Yeah, just who I go to when
Well-
somebody goes missing, the bus driver.
I'm gonna just like stare. I'll be like, it's odd that you didn't go through Reginald to talk to me. Usually he's the one who deals with your types of people.
Reginald is not particularly reliable. I've hired him for work in the past. It has not gone well. He's a little too hot-headed.
Well, what am I doing here?
And you think I'm
you
less?
Same.
are not a savage that can kill people.
I beg
Easily.
to differ. Excuse me, ma'am. You want a tussle? Let's go. Push up my sleeves.
She kind of laughs and is like, perhaps another time. It
I'll
might be
wrestle
fun.
you for it.
I mean,
But not-
personally, I see why she got us all here together. I drive a
Pouting 'cause
bus.
I think Reginald is quite capable.
That's fine. You can think.
You can think that. You go right on ahead and think that.
Can I try to convince everyone?
Yeah, try.
I'll hear Mr. Harry Man out.
So it makes sense to me. I mean, I drive a bus. Ms. Larkin over here, she's kind of like the wild card. You know, you don't know what she's gonna do, but she might stumble on something. She seems a little
Wild card,
lucky.
bitches.
Han, what's your character's name? I never got it.
Chestnut.
Yeah, she never gave it to me.
I know it, but
Chestnut. I love it.
this Chestnut over here. Now, you seem smart to me, and you got your resources. So why wouldn't she hire you? Obviously, we need a doctor. That's why we got Miss Irene over here. And you should be
Obviously.
freaked up that I know your name.
Obviously.
And Mr. Hamish, I mean, he's a student. He can learn a lot of stuff. So he can really, he can
I'm
learn.
the intern? The fuck?
Yeah, unpaid intern. Go get us
Hamish-
coffee, Zimmy.
Hamish is like esteemed hacker and electromancer, and you're just calling him the intern.
And I think we should listen to her and just move on before she gives out anyone else's secrets.
You're just mad because everybody knows you're a Yeti now.
I never
She
said they
never
were
said
a Yeti.
that.
I never
She never
said
said that.
he was a Yeti.
Would I know that?
No
through-
metagaming.
I just said he's an 80-year-old from Mongolia. At least.
A Yeti.
I mean, the picture you provided, Ween, would actually look about 80 anyway, so that would even not track. So, like, none of us.
I'm distracting them to make sure they don't put that together. Just want to
Yeah,
say
I mean,
that.
If anything, it's just kind of weird that a Mongolian immigrant has taken refuge here.
I mean, do I know
Are there
your
no
secret?
Chinese people in Pennsylvania?
Wayne, do we know each other's secret identity?
Not
from,
really.
like,
don't
the
really know.
underground or whatever? I mean, we could, because I know, like, people through Reginald.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
We'll just be like, you know, my special customers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I push away
No,
from
'cause-
that.
Yeah,
no,
I was
hold
gonna
on,
say,
hold on.
Sasha said,
Can
that
I?
sounds like you give him handies in the back.
Can I roll empathy? Because she has loose lips, and I don't know if I would trust
Holy
her with a
shit,
secret.
Maori! I am so gonna tag your aspect loose lips to just say, "How do you know I'm a fairy?"
Oh, I'm gonna resist that. How
Okay.
do I?
You lose one fate point. You lose your fate point basically from accepting a drink. She's gonna say, "So, can I trust that you all will keep this on the down low?"
Yeah,
Sure.
trust all of us.
Do you really need to ask that?
I mean,
You obviously
you're-
have a lot of dirt on us.
Yes, but I'm not going to just use it willy nilly.
I mean,
mean,
I'm not
I
going
could also
to blackmail
give
you into taking this job.
I could give you some actual dirt as I rummage through my pocket, if you would like.
She's like, thank you, but no not today.
I mean, all right. It's
I'm
good
feeling
dirt.
a dirt-free attitude this evening.
It's good dirt, man. I'm just saying.
I definitely believe you.
Doesn't
Why
everybody?
aren't you? Yeah, old man's got it.
Can you imagine you
I
didn't get a
work
text
in-
message?
A plant nursery, lady. Like, why wouldn't I have dirt in my pocket? Look, there might even
mean-
be a seed in here if you dig hard enough.
It's really not that unusual, Sasha will say.
To carry dirt around?
Yeah, I've seen weirder.
I mean, that's fair. So
I mean,
have
don't
I, but I
vampires
mean,
have to do that or something?
I mean, what if you got to escape from somebody? You
That
don't
sounds
know.
like some
Pocket
weird
sand.
lore,
There
yeah.
you go.
pocket sand.
In case you need to dale them.
Oh no, I'm gonna be.
Doesn't that ground you to this world?
feel
as a
like-
fae?
I feel like that's one of the few channels on my shitty TV back at my house.
It only gets King of the Hill. Network. So obviously you'll be well compensated for this.
Why is this so important to her to know?
Yeah, like, what's your stake in this game, lady?
That is what we really can't discuss at this present time.
What you gonna talk about our 80-year-old bus driver? Aye.
I could talk about the rest of you, but
You
I don't
could.
know, I respect your privacy, mostly.
Except
Mostly.
his.
Mostly.
The one nice person in the room. You're just blabbing your lips about him.
Probably because you're nice.
Well,
and
it's
you're-
because you're such a pleasant man.
Yep, you're vulnerable. You can't show weakness.
Yes, pleasant man.
Oh my god. I got it. We got it.
Pleasant,
We can do this.
non-Bigfoot man.
I found a plan. We're gonna send the Yeti into the old person home to find out what we need to know.
I'm here
Oh,
for this.
Is that part of your 5-page thing that you drew earlier?
That is absolutely not in the notes. Who could have ever guessed?
The group goes to old people home.
Well, are we gonna? Are we all on board with this?
I mean,
yeah, we could
where,
check
where
it.
else would we
wait.
start?
No,
They all
not
missed
that.
from there. Y'all went missing from there. Like, why would we not start there?
I mean, that works.
You're saying this out of game or in game?
In game. Yeah, it's like, why don't we just go there? Where else are we
Yeah.
gonna
Like,
start?
look, I can't.
Yeah, what
I
leads have you got for us?
I
And
As
can't
funny as I
something
think
to
this
go
is gonna
on.
be, I'm gonna put a
Yes.
period on this. I don't feel right about going into no retirement home. My mind is all here.
It's not just a retirement home. We do assisted living as well for disabled people, which is primarily who's missing.
Not even just old
You
people.
call me disabled now?
Holy shit.
You got a big
You're so
handicap sticker on your
rude.
bus.
She's like, do you live there? No.
We could check him in just as like an undercover operation,
That was.
and
I mean, y'all do whatever you need to do. I'm not.
Let me ask.
Well,
Are
you
we
got
all?
any
Are we all on?
leads?
The less I know about this, the better.
Let me ask. Are we
Well,
all
you'll
on
have
board
to-
to do this?
No.
Huh?
Hold on.
No, not this. Are we all on board to take her mission?
Let
Oh
me
yeah,
ask.
yeah.
I guess.
What
Yeah.
is your
That's a lot of
relation
money.
to the home?
I cannot discuss that.
What can you discuss?
I'm discussing what I can discuss.
Why can't
What
you
haven't you
discuss
told
it?
us that you can tell us?
Why
There's
can't
always
you dis-
something more.
Yeah, why can't you discuss what you can't discuss?
Well,
We have a
Back
literal.
home.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
back
All
home,
right.
whenever my granny tried to talk about my grandpappy, it looked like her lips just sealed shut with glue. And I have a feeling that might be
Oh.
what's going on with this lady.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Grandpa's telling me not to say anything.
Gotcha. Making me feel a little sketch here.
Well,
is-
But
have you got any leads for us? That's all I want to know.
That's what I was trying to get to.
I mean, would Sue even be motivated by money? Even, I mean, that's a large amount of money, but like,
She will also say, now, granted, whenever she was handing you these contracts, one of the other things she says is if the $250 is not $250,000 is not enticing to you, we can work out
$250.
another deal if you prefer a more favor-based payment system.
I mean, I could graduate from school debt free with that, but I kind of want to know what the alternatives are.
mm-hmm.
The alternatives would be discussed on a personal level. I don't know what you all need.
Got you.
I'll keep that in mind since you
What do
seem
you-
to
what
have
do you know about
special
the-
contacts.
Police presence in this town because I need to avoid them.
They have not caught on to you. I can tell you that much.
Thank God.
And they are not to be trusted.
Good.
What else is new?
All cops
I
are
mean,
yeah.
bastards.
I mean, I think I'm on board, not necessarily for the money, but because
She's like, I could get a certain someone off of your trail, Arena.
Ooh.
Ooh, you piss off the fuzz too?
some. I mean, they were
The big
kind of fuzzy.
fuzz?
They were kind of fuzzy, but
You still have not used your talents on this person.
I haven't. I'm.
Impressive.
I'm.
I just figured you'd be curious.
I am, but I'm also not like. "Ah, fuck it, I'll do it.
That's what you do with
Alright.
everything, though.
So you open your site, and
Is
you
she
kind
gonna
of
see all of us in here?
She has to focus on one thing. She can shift her gaze if she chooses.
My gaze.
Are you focusing on Sasha?
Gaze into the iris.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of see the spiritual concept of things in this mode. And you see a knight in brass clockwork armor.
Weird.
Is it like a chick knight?
Is it like just a whole suit of armor type of
Yeah,
thing?
you see this lovely woman's face in a suit of clockwork armor holding a very long, thin sword.
Can people around me tell when I do this?
Your eyes kind of glass over. I would say it's more of a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say everybody give me an alertness.
Nope.
Hell.
2 is not enough to see this, really. If anything, you just kind of notice that Irenia maybe hiccuped a little bit. So you see that. Do you focus on anything else?
Are the other dudes that were with the suits with her still in the room?
They are.
I want to look at them too.
You would kind of see the same thing, but less elaborate. You see knights in just full armor, No weapon though.
Who's playing the piano?
It's
Yeah.
very pretty.
Probably.
It's gotta be Co's.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gotta be. It's gotta be my pops. Oh wow, I just got that double joke there. That was pretty good.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna buy on the others.
Okay.
Now, do I have to like roll to close my
Yes.
shit? And 4.
Oh god, you close it no problem. You didn't see anything particularly egregious. But yeah, do you guys sign the contract or no?
I
Yeah.
would like to read it thoroughly.
I'm gonna spend 19 hours reading it, or however long it takes to read the whole thing.
I just do. I'm impulsive.
It mostly says
Dick butt.
if you try and reveal this to anybody, the shit's gonna hit the fan with your life. But in a very polite way. Should you agree to this job? And she's like, you can just kind of dip at any point as long as you just keep this subtle.
So, like, hypothetically speaking, if I were to involve some colleagues of mine, that would be not good, yeah?
Are you asking her?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
Unless, so long as they don't know the nature of anything. I mean, I'm not going to say you can't use your contacts to do jobs, but just lie about it.
Is it
So,
if
like,
one
I
of us
couldn't
blabs?
bring my
It's-
big tree
yes.
man friend to help me,
No, you can help you.
like, to beat people up.
Yeah, you just don't tell them why. Any
Well,
other
if one of us
questions?
blabs, it fucks all of us. Or messes with all of us.
Correct.
That don't seem a little fair to me.
Well, maybe I could exempt the bartender from this.
Okay, I sign.
So, who did not take the money?
I mean, can I think about it? Like,
This is kind of like a right now situation. Signing the
I-
contract means you've selected your reward.
I make enough money on
And she will do that with you each privately. Who does take the money? Does anybody?
Zimmy
Take
takes
the money. I leave one of my presents for her because I think it's only fair.
You leave a present?
Mm-hmm.
What's the
You-
present?
pooping.
Here, hold on. I'll put it.
Is
in
it like a
just general.
crocheted
Are you
cozy?
gonna shit on this fucking...
No, it's
Or-
one of my homemade gifts.
Oh, good. What is it?
It's in Dresden General.
What the?
Oh, that. Oh no.
Now you see it.
Make origamis?
I make a lot of stuff. Got a lot of
Aw.
time on my hands.
That's really cute.
Those who took the money can vacate the area, and she will kind of pull each of you aside and discuss privately what you want.
I let everyone know I'll wait for them on the bus.
First will be Arenia. So, what's the favor you want? I assume to get a certain someone off of your tail.
I don't even know if he's still on my tail.
I assure you he is.
In that case, then yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, that can be done. She'll make a note of that. Easy enough. Larkin.
Mm-hmm.
She will call you over and ask, what would you like as a favor from the Hildebrand household?
Information, I think.
Information on what?
Do you happen to have any information on my heritage?
Tons of it. Don't you? She would kind of look.
Not specifically. She really only knows who her mom was and not why she got why her mother was exiled with I think Reginald got her exiled or was part of the reason she got exiled from the Fey world, and so now she's kind of stuck between. So she kind of wants to know like the scoop on what happened, because he won't tell her shit about what happened and why she ended up getting abandoned. And
Fair enough.
whether her mom's like dead or alive and ditched her or what. So she's like, she doesn't really know what's going on.
Okay, I can probably get that. Chestnut.
You can pull strings with the local municipality, yeah?
Of course.
I want to be invisible to them.
Oh, is that all you want? She kind of looks a little
so.
surprised.
I also have a question of heritage. I was approached, and some folks told me some stuff about myself, but they couldn't tell me everything, and I want to know everything.
Okay, that's a little more substantial. I can work on that as well.
Before we left, did she actually give us like a lead, a heading, somewhere to go?
She did not give you much. She is expecting that you all are smart individuals and can hopefully figure out a course of action for yourself.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to infiltrate the old folks, huh?
she
I
literally
think she vastly underestimates this group.
She literally did say in character,
Overestimates.
the less she knows about this, the better. She does
That's
not
true.
want to know what you do. Really.
It sounds like a question of alignment. Like,
And
we
she,
can use any means necessary as long as she don't know about it.
yes. And yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
Not to metagame, but from Sue's vision, I'm gleaning things. I have any perception like that? No.
It's because she's a wizard, right?
Yeah, she's totally a
Out of
wizard.
game.
Oh.
I thought she was using the eye.
Who, Steph?
Mm-hmm.
Steph is not a wizard. Well, I mean, it's her character story. I don't know if she wants to reveal that yet.
That's okay. Don't do it.
I mean,
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
She's just a nice doctor lady.
There are numerous ways you could proceed with this. That being said, I know y'all are gonna pick not a good one. So
right now we have put the Yeti in the retirement home.
Yeah, is this like powwow at the bus now?
I can walk
so,
him
like,
around. I'll push
y'all-
your wheelchair, and then
y'all
I
meet
can keep
outside.
an eye on you.
Roll an alertness. Two of you see across the street 2 people in hoodies kind of looking at you, and as you look over at them, they kind of dip into the alley.
You shoot, you hooligans.
Shady.
I don't like this.
You get them late at night. I'm just stereotyping.
Well, this bus is conspicuous as hell, y'all, so...
Yeah, I assume
Bus
y'all
is
crawled into the
beautiful.
bus. The bus is also like parked about 3 miles away.
Oh.
I think it would be faster for me to just walk home from here.
Why would they park it 3
You
miles
gave it to
away?
the valet guy. It was the biggest spot he could find.
Well, he
for a
could come
bus.
get it. Bring
Yeah,
a bus back.
Well, that's what I mean. He's going to go get it.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to take some time.
Okay, that's fine. Wait, are there
jogs
people
off in
outside
the
this
direction.
club that are gonna like over listen to us?
So
The
what's up with this
smokers.
club, y'all?
There are people smoking
Right in here.
outside. There's a bunch of people just BSing.
Can I make a
mean-
sale?
All right.
I feel like this is an appropriate place to do so.
It is definitely not a bad idea. Who are you looking?
Is there anybody like queued up outside or?
Yeah, there is actually quite a
Out of the
line to get in
streetlight.
here.
Can I recognize someone?
Roll a contacts. I'm actually really glad someone has that
damn!
skill because
Shit,
it's quite good.
fuck. Well, I bombed my roll, so
Oh, what's your roll?
-2.
No, yeah, you don't see a fucker you know. Not even one.
I will stereotype then. Let's see. Well, I mean, I don't really sell party drugs.
I mean, weed and mushrooms is definitely a party drug.
Yeah, but it's an 8-hour party drug. I don't know. If
That's
these
fair.
folks
That's
are
not
ready
like
to
a
commit to
clubbing
that on a
drug.
Tuesday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some brownies. I'll try to make a quick sale on some brownies.
All right.
There's a-
You see a various number of people in line. Who are you stereotyping?
I'm gonna pick a hot girl.
Okay. So give me a presence and kind of give me your pitch.
Maybe she looks a little nervous. Maybe I can see if she wants something to help her relax.
Let me roll a presence. One moment. Oh fuck yeah, she's nervous as hell. Do you just ask her what you want, or like how do you
Yeah,
sell
just let's be like.
you say you got some
"Hey."
edibles on you?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, what's going on? You look a little out of place, a little out of character.
She's like, yeah, I'm kind of just a little nervous. I'm here with my boyfriend, but he just seems so distracted by his other friends. But she motions
Well-
to a gang of other gentlemen just kind of talking and being generally rowdy.
Well, let me let you in on something. There's a fella walking around this place. He'll offer you something. Don't take it. It's weird.
Oh, that's just
they-
common knowledge. I would never do
Yeah.
that.
Well, some young women turns and looks pointedly. Don't have so much restraint. Anyway, you look beautiful. Would you be interested in this? I could give you a little something to help you calm down, if you like. Waggles my eyebrows at her.
How much?
Shit, I don't know how much weed costs. Fuck, I never buy it.
Bruh, dude, you are asking the wrong man. I've never bought weed in my life, so you give me a
So-
number, I'll believe you.
It's like 35 bucks. It's like 35 bucks for an eighth of an ounce, which is enough
what
for
would
like
be an
a week.
edible? What's a brownie cost?
One edible would probably be like, mean-
I've got a pack of gummies. Let's do gummies.
Yeah, let's do gummies.
like you could probably do like $5 a gummy, maybe, or
Yeah, all
Or-
right. So
or
these-
if they're really strong, like 10 or 15. If you're like just a leg.
so these are
Just the leg. Stop.
10 apiece, or I'll cut you a deal 50 for 6.
That
Girl,
sounds
you got
cool.
any gummy legs?
yeah.
Sweet. All right. Pleasure doing business with you. I also
Thank
hand
you.
her a card.
Do we
With my-
see
You know,
this?
I've bought weed a couple times, but I don't think I've ever gotten a formal business card. Thanks.
Well,
She actually kind of puts it in her purse, though. You might have.
It's got like
gained
your Etsy
It's
address on
shaped-
there.
yeah, it's shaped like a leaf, and
some-
it's specially die cut. It's not a leaf. It's just shaped like one. It's
Okay.
not shaped like a pot leaf, though.
Holy
It's just
shit,
like
that's
a
what I was
really
thinking. Just
raspy-
a weed leaf. Like,
No.
man, I wonder what this could be.
Just a leaf
No.
written in Sharpie on it. Like
My name's
pocket
Cam
full of,
Anderson.
like,
Call this number.
oak leaves, and just write my phone number on it and hand it to people.
Shit.
It's worked for me in the past, but I've upgraded to getting leaves printed with things on them.
Yeah, this is really
Anyway,
cool.
Have a great night. I hope to
Thanks.
see you again
It'll
sometime.
definitely be better now.
I make a little bit of
God.
weird lingering eye contact with her because I don't know how to act around hot women.
Yeah, she kind of just looks at you like,
All right, and then I just kind of back
God, I
away.
wish that were me.
We know what
Roll
she's
I
doing.
probably like
Roll
stepped off
awareness.
from the group a little bit. I don't
Yeah,
think
let's-
y'all are all just like standing there watching me do it.
Oh, no, what? Alertness?
Alertness.
5.
5 alertness?
I have
Damn.
3 and
Alright.
good, and I rolled a 6.
What's a
Zero.
fucking superb? I am gonna say you did see a transaction conspire.
Do
You
I
don't
know?
Call the
really
cops.
Weed.
I'm joking.
Christ almighty. Do I know that he's seen? Like, when I come back, is he like,
You selling gummies over there? Just let it
you
play
want
out.
one, old man? Like, I don't know if you like
Do you
this.
like some gummy bears?
Do you want a regular person gummy bear or the gummy bear I just sold her?
What?
I'll just get here. I hand him like just a regular pack of gummy bears.
Oh, thank you. I
house.
put it
Don't
in my
worry
little,
about
and I
it.
give her. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
God,
on.
I'm so ready. I'm
You
gonna
get-
love whatever
is this
this
fucking
is.
jar coming back? Because I
You
swear
get
to
a
God.
bracelet.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah!
that's actually so
This is cute. Hang on, wait. I'm allergic to stainless steel. What kind of metal is this? I hold it by a plastic bead.
That's totally
Yeah, like nickel I'd be
It's whatever
fine
the
with.
nickel, yeah.
Yeah, it is nickel. It's like
Hell
something you get
yeah,
at Michael's
Oh no,
in the
there's,
clearance
a,
section.
there's a fedora on there.
There is.
What?
I
Yeah,
love
that's totally a
more
that's
than I
totally
can
nickel, I would
express,
say, if
man.
it's the cheap shit.
There's a fedora and a gas mask and.
I mean,
some-
I'll go
is that a
ahead and like
pizza?
Oh, it's a.
poke it.
It's
and
Breaking
see-
Bad.
bag of Funyuns.
Is this a Breaking Bad
It is a Breaking
charm
Bad
bracelet?
Shit.
Well,
Oh my
you just know me,
God.
don't you, old man?
The drug dealer bracelet.
Ah,
Oh
it's too
God.
perfect. I love it.
God, I love this. All right, Steph,
Wait.
you drove yourself. Is the valet getting your car as well, or did you park it yourself?
I probably
She
parked
probably
it myself.
paid for parking.
Are you going to, or are you also discussing outside?
I mean, I'm probably hanging around like discussing stuff with them. Like,
so to the game at hand, what do you guys discuss? Also, Ham, you get a +1 resources on your next roll.
Nice.
I would. Hey, if you want to like do this whole, if you don't
I don't.
mind
I do.
being undercover for us, you could be like a
I
secret
don't
agent.
like this plan.
I'm not a
And-
fan, and you're.
Well, I
Alright,
mean, what would be
so-
a faster way of figuring out who's snatching people than
I
to
mean,
get
we have a
one of
doctor.
us snatched?
I could try to call.
I'm not for this in any way.
Everybody
I mean,
roll
I'd-
another alertness.
I'd be there with you.
1.
2.
5 is
Four.
1, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so I got 4.
5 is 1, right?
see,
Out of
From
context.
another alleyway way back, more people in hoodies watching you. These ones don't shy away.
You know what? I go on my way. Is the bus here yet?
It's not back yet. You've got probably about another 5 minutes or so.
Do you tell
What
us?
y'all
about it?
want? Go away.
Guys,
I
I
this
just
is
start yelling
literally
at 'em.
like 2 blocks away. They don't really hear you.
You don't know how loud I can yell.
yeah, but
Fair.
that's not weird or nothing.
He's got a Bigfoot voice.
Do you guys want to? I mean, I have my car right over there. Do you guys want to go somewhere else that's not?
Why my bus?
Fucking Christ!
I mean, would like 6 of us fit in your car?
I got a
Just an
SUV.
Is this guy gonna show up with the bus and then be real confused?
Why don't we here? All right. Why don't we get in the SUV, take a lap around the
Steph, your
block,
Twitter feed is
come
killing
back, and grab the bus? Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
I've had to
I
circle
can't wait
the
to
block
go back
many times
inside.
before. It's nothing unusual. Let's just act casual about it.
Casual.
Casual like.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'm not doing it. He'll straight me straight out of character. Why can't we go back inside?
Why don't we wait for the bus?
I don't like it inside. Creepy in there.
I'm
I
not
don't
allowed
wanna go
inside.
back in there. I had a bad drink.
Well, I mean, you did just take something that somebody gave you. Like,
I thought he
did.
worked there.
He did.
Oh, that's seedy as fuck.
You didn't
Yeah,
think this
man,
place was
I
seedy?
don't think I'm gonna be coming back.
I
This
thought that
is-
generally an establishment cares about their reputation and not poisoning their customers.
I mean, you see this place is wildly popular.
Yeah, it's fucking Tuesday, man. It should not be this poppin'. I got class in the morning, so I'd like to get home and go to bed.
Oh yeah,
God,
what day
that's
is
too
it?
fucking real. It's Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday, October 2nd.
It's like from that from Hocus Pocus. Dance, dance until you die.
Exactly.
Man, it's almost like it was very similar to that.
Oh.
Except you don't necessarily need to die. Alright, so what is the plan of action? Are you going to bed, Ham? Are you guys getting in an
probably
SUV?
should soon. I would say let's take a lap around the block and wait for that ridiculous bus to get pulled back up and then break.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Get away from creepy
Do you
boys.
guys discuss anything in the ride, or just kind of silent, weird ride?
How about we're like
Oh, of course we talk.
how are we gonna
Yeah.
do
Derek!
this? Like our best like how can we not start at the home? Like that's our
Silent
literal
weird
only
ride.
lead.
Well,
can find
we're
out
gonna
about them.
start there.
I'm gonna say, as a metagaming fuck, this is real life, and there's a lot of other ways to get information.
Like,
I'm not gonna hold your hand as much as I did in D&D. If you guys want to start at the home, that's perfectly fine.
how about let's do
But
some.
I'm just saying, there's other routes.
Let's start with Google. Let's Google like the missing persons and like see if there's like news articles and stuff like that on them.
I mean, I did know one of them. I could try to call her,
There's another one.
and I might. I don't know if I've ever delivered to her house or not, but I might know her parents.
you
I have to look back.
Do
I
you want to
will
go ahead
say-
and call her?
Your interactions with her, you've never delivered to her. She actually insisted on meeting you at a corner Starbucks close to the facility.
Okay.
Bucks, there's another.
They could start at the Starbucks.
Yeah, we could check out the Starbucks.
I
near
mean, I'm always down for Starbucks.
What time of night is it? It's like 10:30.
Um,
It's probably not
Hey,
open.
Starbucks is fucking closed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's definitely closed.
I feel
They
like-
went well after hours.
It's probably best for us just to sleep on it for now. Why don't we spend this time exchanging phone numbers and thinking to ourselves about what we'd like to do, and then we'll reconvene at a reasonable hour on Wednesday.
I can make us a group chat.
Sure.
on Discord.
Y'all will have to talk about that without me.
Guys,
unless
I'm
you
part
wanna
of this
do group
Discord
text,
group.
because
Yeah. I mean, you can get
all
text.
I've
you
got
can
is
get,
a flip
apps and
phone.
shit.
Yeah,
I can
like
fix that.
we're not on.
What century are you from?
I'm part of this Discord chat called Derkles and Dragons.
Real metagaming.
I'm privately thinking like I'm like 50 years old and I know how to do this shit. Like
It's not that I don't know how to use the phone. It just seems like they blow up on me faster than they should. Also, I have to throw my phone away a lot, so I don't exactly go for the high dollar ones.
That's
How
fair.
burner phones.
Could I use my aspect to fix that?
You could actually, if you want
Look,
to
man,
fix.
if you want to give me like a functioning smartphone that couldn't be traced, I would.
Let's just go to Walmart right now. We'll get.
Zimmy, your character is perfectly capable of manufacturing that, actually.
Cool.
Get you a
Alright.
track
I'll
phone.
talk to you guys
card.
later. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.
I made my thing. If it ain't broke, I can't fix it. So if it's not broke, I can't do it.
Do you want me to snap my phone in half?
I mean, don't
I
you
could
have
do
like a
that.
bunch of phones that don't like you for whatever reason? Like old ones
mean,
you just kind of tossed in a drawer.
Probably, yeah. I
Maybe you
probably
tried
also
a
just gave them
smartphone
back.
once.
Yeah, I've never had a smartphone live longer than a month.
Why don't you bring in one of your broken smartphones? Be like, hey.
I mean, I can always break it in order to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I can just fist it right here in the street if you need me.
Do you have
We're
it
in a
on
car.
Yeah, we're in my car.
So don't you just have an old phone you can give her
Not on
I
me.
have- I have a
in like the
bit
glove
of
compartment?
a weakness
Don't open
as
the glove
far as
compartment.
bashing it with a tire on windows.
Oh my god.
I want him to do it.
Don't open the glove compartment.
I want him to open it.
I would totally open
Who's
the
sitting
I don't
in
know
the
what
front?
seat I'm in.
Who's sitting where?
Well, I'm gonna say, now this is just as the DM by size order. Ween definitely took that front seat.
That's fair.
Ween is a Yeti man, and he is
I probably
humongous.
have the middle because I'm like small as fuck.
I opened the glove compartment.
No, don't open the glove
So
compartment.
you kind of on a whim open the glove compartment, and out falls a special made 45 caliber silenced Glock. With a
Oh,
full clip of ammo.
well, that ain't a cell phone. Like, me just put that back for you.
Community, like, what's a pregnancy test look like? So this is definitely a gun, right?
Exactly. Oh no. Oh
Why don't you
Lord.
put that back there, my guy?
I already did. So let me put that back for you.
Well, the
As
dog
I'm
is
carrying
back.
on my bus as well, but it's not from the century or loaded.
It's like a fucking muzzle loader. The blunderbuss.
When do I get my bus back?
Not yet. If you swing around the block, the bus is just kind of there. He has the full like school style, like flashing stoplights and everything running.
Because he doesn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, I never named my bus. Hold on.
Oh no.
Please
Oh,
name
Ethel.
it.
Ethel.
I do like that name. Oh,
always
yeah, it's
name
gonna
my
be
cars-
Ethel.
I always name my cars after old ladies.
It's gonna be Ethel.
Let's just
Ew.
say, if there's nothing else to discuss, y'all part your ways, go to bed, and sleep.
Cool. Gonna bring a busted ass phone.
Any
to
damage taken
Hamish.
is refreshed.
Yeah.
All of your extra fate points or lack thereof are refreshed, and a new day has started.
Now,
Sweet.
question. I know it's obvious, at least I think it is. Do we actually have to sleep overnight to regain our points, or if we say we want to go break into the library?
So I will say this: Dresden actually is a scene by scene basis. So actually, as you transition into different scenes, you refresh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that being said, though, if you do go days without sleep, you will get an aspect of exhaustion
Oh,
that I can freely tag anytime I want. So y'all are meeting in the morning. Where at?
The Starbucks.
The Starbucks.
All right.
Yeah.
Starbucks
Yeah,
by the
I'm in
place.
class until 12, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
I'll
So
have
how
a
are you
noon
handling
bus.
your appointments?
I mean, let's see.
Just take a long lunch.
Yeah, if I can meet like over lunch.
Do you have a receptionist?
Oh yeah.
What's her name or their name?
Who?
Let's not be sexist pieces of shits here. Do you have a dude?
No, it's that
It's the.
it's that obnoxious lady that makes people frustrated.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, it is a white court vampire that feeds on frustration. I forgot about
Oh
that.
my god, that's
Here's the
great.
thing though. It's a big like office thing there. I'm like not the only doctor there and
So
stuff.
as you kind of walk up, what's her name again?
Pamela.
So as you walk your way out, Pamela's just kind of like, Mrs. Bohr, I scheduled 4 people for you right now.
4 people at the same time?
Or yeah, at the same time?
10 minutes apart. I figure you could kind of get in a lot of patients at this hour.
At lunch hour.
Is it?
Noon?
I mean, you're on salary. Can't you just take it a little later?
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, look, if she
that's
feeds on
fine.
frustration, this is the perfect chance for her to get lunch. So
Pretty sure that's exactly what is happening.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. I'm not frustrated.
Oh,
by
and I
this at
tried
all.
the last 12 patients you saw on their refills for gabapentin.
oh god.
I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You wanna
I mean, I guess I can reschedule them. Is that what you really want?
Yeah.
let me see. So like this is like right as I'm about to leave.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is like you literally have opened the door and gotten a whiff of the outside October air, and she has stopped you right at that moment.
Who else is here right now? Can any of the
No.
nurses see them?
No.
Why is that?
I mean, I scheduled their stuff too. They're quite busy.
Can you reschedule some of these?
I mean, I suppose.
Just think about how happy they'll be when you call them and tell them that their appointment has been canceled.
You do have a point there. All right, well, enjoy your lunch, Dr. Bohr. I'll see you in a few hours.
Thanks. Bye.
God.
She like runs to the phone.
Can she get food long distance like that?
Yeah.
Or at least snackies.
It's like got ordering takeout.
You have class. No one else really has any obligations. I imagine the bar isn't open late.
Nah, the bar doesn't open until 5 p.m. And I have other people that can work there.
Weenie, you just kind of pausing your bus schedule. It's pretty
Nope.
unconventional. Anyways.
Nope. I left Mrs. Dotrieve on the bus with her little poodle.
Who the fuck is that? You just left an old person in the
I
bus?
just left an old person on the bus. Like,
Here,
Holy
watch me.
shit, alright.
I'll be back in about an hour. See ya.
He cracked the window.
I give her some homebrew coffee though.
Oh, okay, she's fine. She's
You just
alright.
got like
She
a
doesn't have
coffee
anything else to
maker
do.
on the bus.
It's just her daily routine. She just rides with me. She's got nowhere else to go.
Oh.
Eventually, she gets off.
Ooh.
So you meet at the Starbucks,
I probably ought to go to sleep, y'all.
like in real life?
yeah, in real life.
You can meet, yeah.
I
We
could
could at
have
least-
to write a paper or something.
Yeah, we could at least discuss a plan.
And we'll text you.
So can we
Could-
maybe find out if any of the other ones have done also shady deals?
I mean, it's gonna
Like
be
if
kind
it's
of hard to
drug-related.
do, like, without knowing a lot about them. You know.
Yeah, we will say Han will tell you she's not had dealings with anyone else.
I could probably do could I use Fey magic to try and trace her essence,
You
like
could
a
use
trail?
thaumaturgy to if you had a piece of her.
Could I go talk to our contact and see if she has any of her belongings or something that would let that work, like hair, anything?
Why the fuck would she have that?
No, like access to her room, so I could just like check it out and
Probably
then like.
been cleaned.
I mean, you can still
I
have
think-
like a pillowcase or something. I doubt they do all her laundry.
I think we probably should leave stuff like that for like last resort. I don't think we should like do any physical weird things just yet.
I mean, I bet she could slip us in, at least slip me in. I want to go check it out and just see
Okay.
like her room. We know one place she's been. I
Do
bet I
you
could.
text her?
Text
Yeah,
two.
I'll text her. I'll text her and be like, "Hey, can you get me in?" And I'll text that one lady's name's room, out of sight.
No response.
I
Who are
don't.
you texting?
I'm texting our contact lady.
Oh,
I don't think we're gonna contact her anymore
Yeah.
until it's over.
Yeah.
She was pretty serious about leave me out.
Well, how are we supposed to figure any of these people
That's-
out?
I mean,
That's
we
up
would
to
be
us
using
to
Han.
Investigation.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
The reason we came
So-
here was for Han, because she came
Who's
here
the-
with her.
who's the most deceptive of y'all? So it
I
ain't me.
actually have high deception.
Of course.
Well, no, I'm at a +2, but that helps.
Can we come up with the lie to try and get some information from her Starbucks card?
Can we just
I
maybe
know how
ask
stupid that
one
sounded,
of the
but-
baristas who
Yeah,
works
that
here? Do
sounds
you happen
fucking-
to know a person named Kendra that would come here often?
Are you asking that legit?
I'm just suggesting that to the group rather than being all fishy and sneaky and stuff about
Oh,
it.
that's fair. Let's just ask them.
Like, I mean, because they write the names on the cups and
Barista.
stuff, so they get names from people, and if it's the same person day after day, they're probably going to remember them.
Okay.
I have presence, which is charisma, so I can go ask and be like, "Hey, have you seen Kendra around? I haven't seen her in a week."
Yeah, go for it. Give me a
Alright.
presence roll.
Alright.
I'm gonna give you a d6 to see who's working that day.
I have a 5.
Okay. So yeah, the cashier's kind of like, oh, I haven't actually seen her in quite a while. It's been at least 2 weeks. Do you know her?
Yeah, I do. She was my grandma's best friend, and we just went and, I used to go to knitting classes, and I really love knitting, and she was my favorite, and she was going to teach me this stitch where we were going to, do this cool rainbow thing, and then she just disappeared from the knitting circle, and I have been looking
I never
all
knew she
over
was
for
that
her.
good at eating. She was so young.
Knitting?
Young?
Yeah. The one thing she did tell you, everyone who's missing is fairly young.
Oh, I missed that part.
They were not from the geriatric part. of the assisted living program.
Well, I mean, neither is Lark.
I mean,
whatever
I'm a
names are you going?
regular at the
I'd say
knitting,
she's a
and
hipster.
yeah, I mean, we're hipsters. That's just what we do, you know. And
Yeah,
I
I mean
like,
that makes sense. Knitting is kind of in vogue these days, I suppose.
I like show her my like little hip scarf that's all these complicated knots, and I'm like, see, I made this last week.
Funny enough, knitting is actually very in right now.
It
I
is
don't
very
know why.
But yeah, she disappeared, and I haven't seen her at all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me neither. I don't know what to tell you. She used to come over from the care facility just across the street.
Oh, okay. Do you know if is there a lost and found here? Because she left her keys, and she told me that she lost her her wallet, and I'm just trying to look around for her, and maybe that could help me. You know, I'm really getting
Yeah.
worried about her.
Roll another. Is there a persuasion or is that just presence?
It's presence. That was like. Oh, I also have deceit.
I can roll that in. Yeah, roll a deceit because that's definitely a lie.
Okay. All right. I have a +3.
Okay, that's enough. She's kind of like, all right, I'll bring you the lost and found. I haven't seen anything in a while, but
Well, I mean, she's been gone a little bit, but the last she told me, you know, she lost like half the stuff out of her purse. She was having a real rough day.
okay. She brings you a lost and found bin.
Is there anything in there that
Roll
what
an
do I see?
investigation.
Investigation, God. Do I have any of you all up here with me?
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
We're watching from afar.
Okay, I don't have investigation, so it's just gonna be luck. I got a +2.
You kind of sort through it, and it's just a lot of random bullshit. Purses with really nothing in them, scarves, gloves.
Nothing with a
Nothing that
K
you
on
think.
it.
No, definitely nothing you
Nothing
think
that
would have
obvious.
belonged to it. Nothing that just has Kendra Gilbert written right on it.
All right. No, none of this is her stuff, but thank you so much. Please
Oh, of
let me know
course.
if
Glad
you
I could be
see
of
her.
help.
I'm in
Yeah,
here
will
all the
do.
time. Thanks. Now I walk back to the table and I'm like, I didn't find shit. They say they haven't seen her in like 2 weeks, and she's apparently young. Thanks for letting us know that, Chestnuts.
We
Literally,
did.
we're all told that.
We did go through
Oh.
this already.
Sasha told you all that
Oh.
she is like.
You were pretty drunk.
I wasn't paying very close attention, I will admit.
Can I say that, like, before I went to bed the night before, I did some Googling to see if I could find, like, any news stories or anything, like, missing person reports that may have been popping up in the
roll an
paper.
investigation, actually.
Or even, like, you know how people make Facebook posts when loved ones go missing, like, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Um,
Roll an investigation. We'll kind of cover both of those questions.
I don't have anything. Must be scholarship instead.
It cannot. It's investigation.
That's just a +1.
Did
Plus
Hacker
what?
Man do any Googling?
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably Google the place, like just the actual place, not like the people.
Stephanie, with your investigation of 1, you didn't get much. You can firmly say, however, that no one on Facebook posted about her being gone.
How about for any of the names?
Are you rolling roll another investigation?
Roll for each one of them.
Just roll another investigation for the other 5.
That one is also a 1.
No. You haven't seen anything. You really didn't come up with anything at all.
Well, guys, last night I did some Googling and I didn't really come across anything regarding like the people being missing, any news stories or anything like that.
Could I have gone to the library this morning?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm looking up the what's their names? The Hildenbrands. Any information on them?
Oh, what a smart lad.
I got a 3.
A 3? You know, actually, the Hildebrands own this establishment.
The Starbucks?
No, they own the care center.
Ah,
And they have owned it since it opened about 45 years ago.
does that mean I saw it come up? I saw it being built?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. You probably saw it coming up quite a few years ago. You looked up the Hildebrands in general, right?
Hmm.
You also know that they own the prison.
Ooh.
They own the Centerville Maximum Security Prison, which is tucked away in the mountains.
Jesus. Town has everything.
Is it still being used?
Yeah, it is definitely still being used.
Okay. I didn't know if it was abandoned or anything. Seems like a well-known family for us to not have heard of them.
I mean, I don't know rich ass
A lot
families
of
that live
people
around here.
A lot of people around here keep to themselves, if you know what I mean.
Fair?
I don't, because
But
you don't. Hear him in the background.
I know how to read.
Anyone else do any kind of research of any kind?
I would have looked up about the care center, just in general.
You know, roll me an investigation. You can also, if you want, you can spend a fate point and kind of use your hacker senses to get a +2. Generally speaking, the care center has extremely good ratings. That being said, there is one article from a college student named Lauren Campbell saying there is an unusually large amount of missing persons cases from here. Furthermore, the authorities have done nothing about it. And it's kind of like a rant. It comes off as a very amateur piece.
Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, I would definitely mention that.
How long
Send
ago
it.
was the article from?
You would see this is from about 6 months ago, actually.
Oh, that's
Go knock on that
being
door.
said, the article does mention largely the geriatric community.
So maybe not what we're looking for, but it could be something we could look into.
Still something. She's a student at the college here.
Yeah. In fact,
so then we need
do you
Hobbs.
guys just do a quick Google of her name?
Yeah, I mean, probably find her
Oh,
on
yeah.
Facebook.
Someone use it on their phone. Do it.
You'll know she is the leader of the Centerville Cryptozoology Research and Discovery Society,
Well, fuck yeah.
which is a very small club at the Centerville University.
That sounds so much fun.
You probably found gold mine when you found it.
Isn't your Bigfoot boy, your Bigfoot hunter part of that?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. I named him Hank Wright because it made me laugh.
Yeah, we'll call him
That's
Hank
fine.
Wright. That's good. Bigfoot hunter extraordinaire. I think
Hank Wright.
he definitely shadows in meetings for this club.
Then I probably am familiar with the club because I am friends with him and we go Bigfoot hunting together.
I still love that so much. So is that where we want to continue our adventure next Sunday?
Talking at the society place. That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
You get the contact from a Bigfoot boy.
like that. Do they meet? Is it just whenever we show up?
Like, what a fucking coincidence. They meet at 5 p.m. every Wednesday.
Perfect! I am free at 5.
They meet at the cafeteria.
Let me just drop off whatever her name is on a bus. I'll go.
Does she just sleep on there sometimes?
I don't know what Wayne wants to do with his customers. He can do whatever.
Oh, and I gave you all my beeper number, just so you know.
What kind of phone do y'all have?
I've totally got whatever the latest smartphone is.
An
what brand?
S10s.
How about a Pixel? I like my Pixel.
All right. What do you have, Zimmy, as the techno geek?
Android.
I think I've probably got like whatever the newest
I
fancy
feel like
ass
you would have it-
Samsung thing.
I feel like you would have an iPhone.
You think an iPhone?
I think you would have
Oh
an
yeah,
iPhone.
you're old enough for an iPhone.
You're a
That's-
40-year-old doctor. I feel like
You're
you'd have an
different.
iPhone 10
You'd have to.
Yeah.
or X or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. With the AirPods.
Just leave the
God.
AirPods in your ear. Are you one of those people?
No,
You never take them out.
no.
But yeah, I think today went pretty good. Did you all have fun?
Yeah,
I liked it, yeah.
I liked it.
I
I'm
definitely like
enjoying it.
Definitely fits more our style, too.
I think so as well. More so than D&D. You guys all see, aside from maybe Zimmy, really love RP.
Yeah.
And
I
this is
just-
very RP heavy.
I just hate stepping on toes. Because I know like everyone has their own thing.
Oh, for sure.
I'll put
There's
those
always your time to
steel-toe
shine.
boots on and just go to town.
And I mean, next time, I highly think you guys are going to get into some kind of combat encounter. So you guys will all get to see how that works. Which combat in Dresden, I think, is pretty fun.
I would think so.
It's a lot more free form.
I thought you said we should avoid combat though as much as we can, because you can die easily.
You should definitely not fuck with people like you do in D&D.
Oh, okay.